Am I back on? Am I back now? Yeah. Wait, is this where I was standing earlier? In the domain. Hi, Dureto. What do you mean by Twitch blurring the world? You mean the Twitch issue and stuff that I don't care at all? Bro, you're so quick in claiming those stuff. Oh, come on. I'm super laggy. Ah. Whatever. Am I back on now? I think I am. 40k. It's cheating. You also took the FPS. Now you are bajillion level. Yo, welcome DC. Welcome to Twitch. What's up? What's up? Thanks for the follow. By the way, you didn't get to hear the AI lady when you followed because you followed when I was having tech difficulties. Too bad. It's fine. I don't hear the AI lady on my end anyway. I don't know why. But it's still working, right? The AI lady, Japanese lady AI. Lurky durky, yoki doki. Where was I? I need to change these. To cause got disconnected again today. Okay, okay, we're good there. How do I have to write about? Wait, did you go back to? Did you go back to YouTube? Yeah, I think Twitch requires like more data than YouTube, because Twitch has bunch of stuff, while YouTube just, just live. 36 hours. What did the times continue on your end? Because it says on my end it reset already since I got disconnected. I usually go like 8, or I could even go for 12-hour stream since I'm unemployed. But depends if there's some stuff to do in Genshin, I guess. go back to Twitch? Okay. You can, it's up to you, wherever you want to go. It's more fun on Twitch though, because they have these channel points and stuff, you know, whilst YouTube is just YouTube. But as I said, Twitch does more, or needs more data. And I'm lagging again. Die! Die! Oops, love to see that message on the screen. I hope so. I hope it should be fine now. I'm gonna make 60. Should I Gamba Gamba artifacts? Got bunch of strong books right now, but I don't have much XP. I'm gonna just spend some fragiles before I forget. Ooh, nice. ER, sure. Defense, tick tick tick. Defense, tick tick tick. Defense. Cool flower. Yeah, this one. Guess so. It's weird though that I'm farming emblem Shiminawa in 2025. Which server are you playing, by the way? I play on all servers. My NA is 1 year old, my EU is 3 months old, my Asia is, I don't know, 5 years by now, probably. And Taiwan is, haven't played on Taiwan server. EU, noise. Do you want a review or something? Because people wants review or something. That's usually what most people are excited to watch on streams. Yeah, at least one account on each server. Except Taiwan. I'm gonna start my Taiwan server once Canria is released. Or maybe a month before Canria is released. Okie dokie. How's your, like, this onslaught situation? Hmm. Don't have Yelan, so I'm not gonna eat those. Attack, flat, double flat, sure. Sure. Yours is alright. Well, no. Still trying to clear the Ectomosaurus, Ectomosaurus Saurian boss. I tried the fall damage thingy magic. So hard to time the Zhongli uh, GOMC fall damage thing. So hard to get, so I'm still trying on Fearless, of course. Give me void rip. As I would like Chongli a lot. It's just a weird piece. Oh, as a guy like Chongli. Keyboard is acting weird. It happens. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Airstream like my keyboard. It's bugging. Give me another void rip. I think I should put my Scoffier on attack goblet. Do I have one though? Nope, I don't. Oh wait, I have these. This is why I am on Cryo Goblet. Because it has 4 rolls and crit rate. Which kinda sucks. Maybe this is what I should change into this. But the Jensen doesn't want this. I know, right? It's even onset. Which is stupid. Would have been fine if it's attack goblet. Wait, what? Why is Kirk on this? Why is my Kirk on bad cryo goblet? Did someone stole her? Is she overcap? No, that's 15. Oh wait, that's overcap. If you include Farina, I mean Mauritius and cryo resonance. That's why I set it into crit damage attack. Maybe I can improve her crit damage by leveling up one of these cryo thingamajig. Not that I need to. Cryo damage. Wait, this is the only one the only viable. I don't really think if it's a nuke, it's multi-hit. But yeah, it still deals big PP damage. I'm gonna do it. Go 12. Brick. You go to the dumpster. It freaking went defense 3 times. It's super normal. It's very normal. I'm not even surprised. Yeah, one more fragile. Void rip, thanks. 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. True. but most of those people also don't have enough to continue gambling, which is why they don't hit the 99% threshold, 'cause they already lose everything before they get the big win, which is ironic. No, yeah, we're done. Let's go. Do you? Ugh. Are you like a version 1 player as well? Or at least around version 1? Shirt orange is worse than Goblet. Well, everything has somewhat similar uh, ratio, I guess, I think. Let me think about that. When it comes to crit, they have the lowest chances of rolling for substats, even for main stats, except for this, except for Goblet, which is the hardest stat to get or hardest piece to get, because there's bunch of main stats. When it comes to Goblet, there's the damage bonuses, which is a huge line of stats over here, whereas compared to this, which, wait, what? Why? This is the first time. I never realized they also put these here. But basically, you delete most of those. You only have these stats to RNG, whereas compared to Goblets that has these involved as well. And also is the hardest stats to get main stat wise on the Goblet. But with the power of elixirs, it's easier to get now, which is why you should never craft a circlet or even reroll. Never reshape a Goblet, because you have to pick like two guarantees, which was, yeah, you have two guarantees, but two of those guarantees could go to the other stat, which is not crit, unless you are crafting an Goblet. But who are you using double I mean double crit circlet? So this is a scam, reroll, or even as a crafted artifact. Yep, 19 feathers. I haven't been rerolling my artifacts. I guess I did it once. Once? Oh, I did it twice already. Unlock advanced charactership or resort to 3. I haven't thought of using that because I basically finished building my characters just by using the elixirs. Like for Flint's here, I use these. For Napa, I have some thingamajig lying around, so I didn't have to craft for her. And who was before her? I think it's Kirk, which I haven't crafted anything as well. Yeah, I think I didn't craft anything for Kirk as well, which I barely craft any. This is my main account, by the way. The one that I crafted instead is Arlecchino's Goblet. I even crafted two already. uh, and also Yoimiya, because why not? She's my favorite character. I crafted Goblet on both set. This is just the other day, which kinda rolled okay. It's bad, but it's okay. Unlike this one, which is bad. Bottles are OP. Yeah, so long as you know when is the right time to use your uh, elixirs. Like for example, if you are just if the like when Flints was released, this domain was recently released as well. Just then, if you plan on building your Flints, of course you're gonna farm on the sky set right away. Then it's much better to save your elixirs and keep farming until you get either one, either either a timepiece, a goblet, or a circlet. At least one that is very good, or at least above average. Just once you get one, like for example, I got these from farming, which is somewhat okay. Yeah, it's actually great. Then I have to decide if I craft either one of these two. The timepiece is much cheaper, so that's where I went. I could go for an attack onset and just off piece the, timepiece. But I got bajillion attack the goblets that are great. Like this was the original piece I used on Flints, but I use these now because you might be seeing things, but that is not crit damage, that is crit rate. This was originally on Yoimiya. I'll probably give this back to Yoimiya. Yeah. This is I think this is my best artifact. It's not even 50 CV. I'd never have a 50 CV at all in all of my 4 accounts. It's just weird, especially when it comes to me when I always farm artifacts. I just like I didn't even crown. I don't even crown my characters except Yoimiya, of course, because it's Yoimiya, which is meta, and some other. I only crowned a few talents, like let me see, Bennett Purse. Nope. I think I crowned normal attack Arlecchino, Shalonen skill, skirt normal, oh skill rather. Then I didn't even crown Ayaka. I didn't even crown Farina. So the most of the resin that I could have spent on this and Mora, I used it on red on artifacts. 50 CV is like winning a lottery. Not really. You'll probably get a 50 CV artifact before you win a lottery. At least I think so. At least that's what I think. Well, why not? Well, what was your why not question about? The crowning talents? Because these characters can already clear even at level 9 talents. Oh yeah, about crowning talents. Why am I not getting my... Did I claim already my daily? Yeah, I did. I'm stupid. Oh, I just have a brain of a goldfish that I forget. Mind reader. It's not really a mind reader. I was just backtracking on what we were talking about. 44. That's good already. As long as you have like 10. We're actually having 10 artifacts that has 44 CV is good enough already. Because if I check my Akasha right now, I probably have like around 20 artifacts that are 40 CV and above. And I've been playing for like 5 years already. Chichi music is chill. It's actually my composition. I've recorded that a long time ago. If you notice, that is played on phone. I was playing on my phone for about almost 5 years as well. I recently just got that can support the game yet during that time. I played around version 1.2 or 1.1 or 1.3 something. I don't remember when exactly, but I can probably check if I check my Amber. Because Amber shows you when you first logged in. You know what? I'm gonna check. Ah no, this is my alt. I created my alt like a few months after my main. Oh, why did you plunge? Racha! Yeah, why am I harassing these dudes? These dudes didn't do anything. How about you? Who's your like most favorite Genshin character? Or at least the one that you really really like? Not meta wise. I meant like, you know, you like the character not because of its kit. Haha, 50k mil. That was low. Well, I can tell you my reason why I'm making alt accounts. It's for the reason that you got more primos that way. And if you have multiple accounts, if you have one character on, like for example, you have Kokomi on this account, that means the primos that you would have used on Kokomi on the other account would be saved for a different character. So having multiple accounts, you can pull for different characters whilst you gain the same amount of primos on each of your account. Basically, you're gaining twice as much primos, especially on events, unless unless you want to explore the entire map again on multiple accounts. Which is I'm burned out already. I'd never explore except for Nod-Krai. I got baited by this, you know, the exploration rewards that's not showing anymore. So that was my initial reason why I made multiple accounts so I could pull different characters in each. But I'm stupid. I end up pulling for Yoimiya on both account. And then I end up also pulling for Ayaka on both account, and I also have Shenhe because I have Ayaka, so I have Shenhe on both account. Then after that, no, trust me, if you don't have time to play it as much as I do, it's not worth it to make multiple account. I think it's much better to just explore and gain primos that way. But it's up to you. It's still nice to like, especially since you're experienced already, you know which is the best route for a new account to go. Ever since that, after I got Ayaka and Shenhe on both account, the only repeating character that I have is, of course, the supports like Shilonen, Citlali, and oh wait, I also have Raiden on both accounts, and also Naida, and also Furina. Well, basically most of the useful supports. Other than that, the only unique characters I have here is Kokomi, Yai, Kinich, Navia, Child, Emily, Mavuika. I have Arlecchino on my main, that's why I have Mavuika here. And yeah, that's it. I have Chloriander on my main. Also have Chaska on my main. Yeah, Naida Furina. I could have skipped Naida on this account. I'm thankful I didn't. Apparently, I don't have any other Dendro, and I suck at playing charge attack. Although it's fun, but I suck, so I won't be clearing with Tainari. Hey, it's a fun game, at least for me. That's why well, somewhat invested most of my time playing this game. The most fun I do in this account though is building my characters and then fighting end games like Abyss and Onslaught, and I guess Theater. Theater is stupid, but whatever. It's another combat, so I like it. Other than that, the one I like the most next is the lore and the story. It's super duper loring, which is super duper interesting. The first story that made me like Genshin very much was it was very early when I finished the Liyue Archon quest, where uh, Ningguang nuke Osayo with the Jade Chamber. That's the first time I thought that when I was playing, well, it's like you're the main character of this story, which you are actually in this game. But you get my point. I like I like that I'm actually experiencing uh, the game as like I'm in a story or something. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done my theater on this account yet. Also, their story is a hit and miss. Like Mondstadt story, it's okay, I guess. Then Leeway is great for me. It's my second favorite. Even though it's very old, I still don't have recency bias on the new ones. Then Sumero is annoying as fuck. Then there's Fontaine, the best of the best story, story-wise. Did Twitch kick you to ad right now? Says on my end that ad is in progress. Ding, 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 ding. Uh, oh, you're back. That's good. It's probably because of the ad thingy. As it says on my ad, that ad is on progress. Well, I'm also farming emblem on this account. It's probably still fine. I've neglected my emblem farming. My Yaya is top 1% by the way, C2, but still stupid. Stupidly weak. As you can see, she's only doing 29. That's 30k on field, but off field she only deals 19k. To be fair, it's top 1% aggravate. It's not on golden troop. Oh wait, def. I don't know. It's probably because of Teeter as well. Like there are a bunch of people I can put on emblem. Usually I put Shincho on Bless, cause well on my main because I don't use Bennett with Vape Arlecchino back then. I used Yunjin, so I put this dude on the Bless instead. The Bless here as well, but sometimes well, obviously, emblem is also for Xingqiu. And when you you're playing on theater, bunch of characters needs bunch of the same artifacts like Xiangling and yeah, Raiden I guess. Then there's Rosaria as well, Beidou. They all need emblem. But as you can see, it's been so long since I've farmed emblem. I don't have that much. I don't have that much pieces yet. Yeah. Well, there are other much better artifacts you can farm besides emblem. I just decided to farm emblem because that's what I have less of amongst other pieces. You can, it's much, let me pick someone else because she's not showing anything. It's Dumalvika. If you are playing on, you know, Natlan DPSs, it's ideal for you to go for a Codex Cinder. Then if you have Farina or Villette or anyone that use Marechaussee or Golden Troop, which is a bunch, Fischl, Scoffier, um, Farina of course, etc etc, it's much better to farm there. Then also if you have Nod-Krai characters, it's much better to farm here. And what else? If you need more deep wood pieces, you can farm these as well. And yeah, especially now that they are releasing the Loma Hyper Bloom or even just the Lunar Bloom itself, you still need deep wood. So you can go back to here. Yeah, I have some. Well, yeah, actually, I have bunch of builds already, but I still switch around my artifacts, especially the noblesse and the emblem. If I, you can let me show you how many characters actually wants noblesse. Let me, where's the dude? This lady wants noblesse. You could just put her on instructor as well. So I have an HP for her here. I also have a crit rate. You could also put this lady, Sarah, Xingqiu, Bennett of course. There's Mona, and I don't have enough to cater all of those characters yet. I could have just by leveling up these pieces, but as you can see, oops, I'm not scarce on this. Ignore that, because usually I don't have enough artifact EXP. I just haven't raised any artifacts on my alt here, I guess. I probably will once I'm done, once the outbreak is finished. Since we, oops, love to see that message. That was besides my point, and I've proven myself otherwise. I've proven the opposite of what I want to say. But you probably get it. Artifact XPs are scarce. You can very much get bunch of usable artifacts, but you won't have enough artifacts to level them all. Let me show you my luck pieces here. You can see there are plus 4s. These are plus 0, plus 0, plus 0. That's probably like more than 1,000 luck pieces. The others are not luck. Those are going for two strong bucks. See that much? That's like about 1,000 or something. Then I also luck 4 stars for future content that I plan on doing. But it's not gonna happen soon. About the battles, or what do you want to ask about today? bottles, XP bottles. Underrated creator. It just so happened that I know bunch of Genshin stuff since obviously I've been playing this game for a long time and I've tried doing some research. I actually don't do research. I just watch YouTube video guides and stuff to learn, which is much easier for me than reading wiki or something. I still go to wiki something sometimes if I want some reference, like some very technical stuff, but I don't usually go to wiki since I remember things that I want to remember. Like I don't know if you know what ICD is, internal cooldowns. There are some other technicals like elemental gauge and stuff. But what's the other one? There was still another one that's very technical when it comes to Genshin, like reactions and stuff, forward reactions and reverse reactions, energy regeneration and stuff. Well, it's not really that hard to learn, so long as, well, to be fair, I like the game. That's why I wanted to learn this stuff. Like, like how energy is calculated. I could probably know how. Yeah, I know how energy is calculated. Like, the energy particles and stuff off field. If you catch the particles on certain characters and stuff, this is how much energy he will be regaining. But at the end of the day, I just give the estimations. Yeah, and there are different kinds of energy. Like you will notice that when you use your skill, usually it gives you energy. Like if you use Ayaka skill, it gives you like 4 particles, but those are cryo particles. If you catch it herself, the energy you gain is not just like four of those. You would get 1.7 times 4 energy back from that. It's not just that, it also accounts to the element of the particles that are you are catching. So if it's cryo, I believe it's times 3, so that would make it for a 12 times energy recharge. And if you don't catch it yourself, if someone else is on field, you still gain a portion of those. If it's cryo itself, it's more. That's why people say you won't have that much problem if you are playing like 2 or 3 cryos in a team, like in a freeze team, or if the most common ones is like if you are playing Farina and Nervalet, that will lower their energy recharge because Farina's energy regeneration is not during casting her skill, but it's throughout the duration of her summons, which is weird because some characters gain energy through by casting their skill right away. The particles go there, but there are other characters like Mona, Komi that doesn't get their particles right away. It generates over time while their skill are hitting off field. Like for example, Yai off field. Zitlali has off field, but the energy is through her skill right away, overtime, visual overtime. Right. Ah, yes, right away. And there's these people where it doesn't generate energy particles from their skills. I think Layla is one of those, and the most famous one is probably the Geo Lady, where Noelle doesn't generate particles at all. I don't know if she generates during on-field because also Skirk doesn't generate particles. by casting skill. She generates particles by dealing cryo damage, whether from her burst or through her infused normal attacks. And it has a cooldown of something something that lines up with her skill and burst cooldown, or probably lines up to her burst cooldown. Yeah, weird technical stuffs that Genshin doesn't tell you, which they could have. It would have been so convenient for most people. Like, let me just kill this dude first before I continue talking. They could have made it easier, like for example, let's say Bennett. It says here on the skill description, Bennett pulls all his fire. Bro, they have time to write this. Write this. Bennett pulls all his fire and passion for adventuring into the sword. That doesn't that doesn't have anything to do with the gameplay mechanic. But sure, it says here, pulls fire results may vary based on how it's tied up. If you press a single sweep of plane strike that deals pyro damage and also gains you two pyro particles. They could have just added it here. They could even put it on parentheses, like while like if the skill hits a an enemy, you generate two pyro particles. They could have just added it here, but they didn't. Because why would they add it? They would want like theory crafters to figure it out and make YouTube contents about it. Like like these casting skills, put it in the descriptions, like here. Gene releases a miniature storm. If it hits an enemy, it generates animal particles. They could just add it there. Like, for example, Kokomi created water eel, summons a Baki Korage, which is the jellyfish, that generates hydro particles over time throughout its duration. They could have just added it there, like generates, I don't know the exact number, but let's just say generates one hydro particles every 2 seconds, something like that. 3/4 of the players doesn't even read this. Even so, it's much better than just, like for example, like Bennett, or I think there's a better example here. That's the let the people's inner voices reach divine throne in the heavens. Because verse not I don't know this first line. Does this matter? Why did they write this here? I mean, it kind of matter, maybe lore wise. But if they have the time to write this up, it's not that hard to include the how many energy particles it gains. What are the chances it will gain 4 or 5 particles? That they would add some. Yeah, I know, right? Who the fuck are writing this? It would have been much better. Even they could also like stuff like this. Let me see if I can find one. I don't think the old ones have it. Let's just find a new. Whoops! I moved my screen. Who has long ass descriptions in their kit? Let's just say Farina. No, she doesn't have the thing that I'm looking for. Ayaka. Nope. Yoimiya. Nope. Mavrika. Nope. Bro, why? Yeah, I have. Oh wait, yes, this one, this one. Yeah, like this. They put an underline. They could have just added it like this. Like they could just underline something over here, or put some small icons over here that related to how many energy particles you gain. Because back then, when I was still new, I was playing like, wait, why can I burst every time? Why don't I have energy? How do I gain energy? I don't even know. I mean, you can see it, it's right in front of you. If you use your skill on most characters, there's some elemental energy particles popping up going towards your characters. But they don't know that that's actually the energy that you are gaining. I've, I've been playing Genshin back then without knowing about how to gain energy for your burst, which would have been nice. Maybe it's part of the, the question mark around these parts on the top, the guides and stuff. But who read those? The odds are people are gonna read the kits on the characters themselves. The people will probably read stuff from here than read stuff from. Let me just exit here. People will probably read like long ass descriptions from, like, for example, Coriander has long ass description. Even Yahuda has long ass descriptions. Like, this is super duper long to read. That's actually no, it's not that super duper long. Well, this is still lengthy descriptions. The odds are people will probably still read here, then go here, then read all these guides over here. It's probably here somewhere, or let's just search it if it's easy. Obtain energy. Yeah, it's this is what I meant, and I never read these. Orbs, elemental orbs, and particles replenish energy, dealing elemental damage. It doesn't even explain here. See, it doesn't even explain here that there are different kinds of elemental orbs and elemental particles. I don't even know what's the difference between orbs and particles. I'm gonna assume the orbs are the big ones and particles are the tiny ones. it doesn't even it doesn't even write there how much energy you gain from that. Alright, they already have this. Why didn't they just elaborate? You know, like let's put this energy. Like underline this elemental orb, then you click on it, and then it shows a long as essay over here explaining it. And then same thing as here, same thing as everywhere. Brother dear Genshin, why are you going to hide those mechanics? At least there are some theory crafters in YouTube that explains it, or catching mains. I always wanted to be part of catching mains community, but Discord is so overwhelming for me. So I just ignore it, and I just go to YouTube waiting for theory crafters to post their recent videos like Abyss and Onslaught guides. Yeah, I know, right? Add the other line text and then elaborate there. Or whatever. They'd rather create some complicated stuff instead of just adding a few more text to the game. Wait, let me just. I entered combat. Hold up. Oh, wrong swap. You're supposed to swap to Yai. Burst. Like, our conquest being mad because of Colombina being waifu Bina. Wait, what's waifu Bina? Like, huh? Like making her like a waifu? I don't think that's new. They can, I don't know, they can make their own waifus. My waifu is Yoimiya. Wait, have you done your Archon quest yet? or haven't yet? Mm, it's fine, I guess. My next waifu is actually Sandrone. I'm more excited about Sandrone than Columbina or Alice or whoever else is coming in Nod-Krai. Did I miss my burst there? Ah, plungy plunge on the first day. Good for you. I think XLR is still lurking here. Might accidentally spoil him. I already did mine. You know what's stupid about having multiple accounts? Doing the fucking 8-hour Archon quests multiple times. Although I don't skip dialogue on the first attempt when it comes to stories. But still, without skipping dialogues, the current and the previous Archon quest took like 8 hours more or less without skipping dialogue. If you speedrun it, uh, like I do, because I still have to do it on my other accounts, it still took me 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours to finish it without even reading dialogues, just going through it, bro. Mm, don't don't get me started about Aranara. I didn't even finish it because I don't know what to do. The game doesn't explain it too well for me. There's this book and it routed you to multiple quests. What the fuck, bro? Which one am I gonna do first? Which is the priority? Like, there are multiple stuff. It doesn't route you to the main thingy that you need to do in order for you to get the craftable Sumeru weapons, which that I still don't have. Because I'd never finish Aranara. Maybe I should try again and do Aranara quest in some some other time, just to annoy some viewers. And who knows, some of the viewers might actually help me to progress the Aranara quest by telling me what to do instead of just figuring it out myself. Yeah, I even watch YouTube on which route I should do for the Aranara quest to finish it. Then they just skip the YouTube that I watch, just skip midway, like the entire book thingy where there are multiple quests. Just say that this is in between those things you do with the book thingy. Then they skip until the end of the Aranara quest, which where you unlock the tree where you can feed your freaking dendro sigils, which I have like 200 or something that is useless because I don't have the tree unlocked. Yeah, finish it one time. Uh, at the very least I want to finish it because I want to craft sapwood blade for my bayonet because I don't have any weapons here. On my main account I have Aquila, so uh, that's already good. I'm even giving him this because he has the highest base attack amongst all weapons. It has the same as prototype Rancor though, so very redundant. I believe this is yes. There's also Alley Flash, I think. Well, I don't know, it's probably the same as this base attack. Oh wait, I think Alley Flash hits 600. Alley Flash base attack. Wrong spelling alley. weapons look like mine. Do you have like 3 fab swords? And also 3 fab pole arm. Wait, I didn't even realize I level 90 this. Because on my main account I left some of those level 80. And also 3 fab pole arms. Yeah, one is level 80 still. Stuff of Homa. That's what I got on my main. The very first weapon I got on my main as well. Oh yeah, 620. Alley flash is 620. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna... Oops. I don't wanna feed these +1 +2 artifacts. Gonna feed 150, 190. Oh yeah, actually, at least it's close to the word weapon, so I understood it right away. I think there's an ally weapon series. It's very old. It's probably version 1 weapons, gacha weapons. And one of these weapons is on banner right now. Yeah, oh, two of them is on banner, ally flash and whatever this catalyst is. And I think that the bow is like uh I don't know what it's called. It's official language bow. What is it called again? Oh wait, I can't snipe this. My PT weapon PT on this account is closed. I should have just been sniping here. Yeah, I definitely can't go for it. Already at 58. Let's make it 60. Okay, 60. Well, whatever. Yeah, if you don't have enough primos, just go for characters. There are a bunch of free-to-play weapons that you can use. It's it's much fun to go for more characters than just making them more stronger. That's why I don't go for constellations and weapon banners. Nowadays I go for weapon banners if I have enough or I have bunch of primos saved. But if I don't, then I just ignore them. I would have liked an ally flash on this account for Bennett. This is only rocking this prototype rancor or these, which is still good. High base attack for this for swords. Well, you know how it is. Let me go back inside and spend more on my fragiles before the outbreak ends. If that turned gold when I was pulling the weapon banner, I would have been aft. Because if it like gave me a if it gave me a standard weapon, I would have forced myself to get Venti's weapon then. Halfway 1 a.m. Well, it's 7 a.m. where I'm from, but I'm not gonna sleep as well after the stream. I sleep during daytime. I play. I start going live um 12 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. So in case you wanna hang out again, I go live 12 PST or a few hours or 1 or 2 hours before 12. That's 12 a.m. here, which is midnight. But I'm going live like night graveyard shift type of thingy. Double crit healing bonus, sure. Turn the notification. Appreciate it lah. Just you can come by anytime and appreciate the Genshin talk. Always like the Genshin talks. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna eat breakfast before I go to sleep. Well, in my case, it's dinner for me, I guess. Although it's breakfast. I'm gonna do my HSR dailies after this. Give me energy, give me energy. And then go to sleep and then go live again tomorrow. I usually go live basically every day, the same time, except when I have somewhere to go during the day. Then my body clock change again. Then my schedule got messed up again. So it it just depends on the viewer's time zone as well when they're free to hang out. Appreciate the talk as well, and thank you for the follow again. Good night to you as well. Ow! Wait, why don't I have enough energy? I'm gonna miss, I'm gonna miss. Oh no, I didn't miss. Boosh. How much fragile do I have left? 11. Sure. Double crit, sure. Rare stats, sure. Just one more fragile. I'm gonna go back to HSR. Wait, why am I missing energy on my Aeon Sun? It was not like this. Did I just switch something? Oh wait, I think I forgot something. I don't think I got the dailies on my NA account yet, because I don't have encounter points there. I should do that. real quick. Yeah, I knew it. Oh wait, why did I exit? I can just go here. Impregnable to bands. I think this is easy. Ah, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Ah, I don't got the rocks this time. Just got these chunky chunks. Wow. What are you guys doing? Ah, no. Ow, ow. No. Attack some trees. Illegal logging. Help troubled hunter. Nah, I don't think I wanna do that. I wanna defeat tribal warriors instead. Yes, it's more fun to defeat tribal warriors than help someone. Die! Did I kill everyone? Kinda. What's up with this dude? Why is he not dying? Yeah, I almost forgot my dailies here. Okay, time to HSR dailies. Wait, I didn't exit. I was supposed to exit the game. Go to HSR.
サバリングレイジ以外77ジャストリディームドデイリー、ログイン。
Why am I in dialogue? Oh no, it's not dialogue. It's just talking. Oh, she's gone. That's scary.
Seems like
I
Topaz is
believe
on the
Topaz
phone.
is gonna give me jades here, right? No? Why? Why you no gave me some jades? Let's just go spend our resin, I guess. It's not resin. And I'm gonna stand up and stretch after I auto this. And I
If we
don't
get
know,
into a tight spot, we'll need
refill my
Siri's help.
water as well. Refill my bottle of water. Bottle of water.
Have some sunshine.
Give me some sunshine. Give me some rain. Give me another chance when I grow up once again. I want to skill on 3V before I auto.
Underestimating
Because
us
if
will
I
cost
don't,
you.
she won't be able to take her turn.
This big
Auto battle,
diamond.
I'm gonna, I don't know, stretch my legs. Be right back.
Away we go. Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Time to twirl.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
This big diamond. It's all yours. Time to twirl. Riding the west wind. Away we go. Have some sunshine. Time to twirl. This big diamond. It's all yours.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Show me the way.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Time to twirl. Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl. Have some sunshine. Show me the way. Time to twirl. Time to twirl. This big diamond. It's all yours. Have some
I'm back.
dispel the gloom.
What wave now?
Restore the
12.
skies.
Okie dokie. Wait, I just sang that earlier. I don't know the lyrics.
Time to twirl. This big diamond. It's all.
Checking artifacts, crit damage. Crit damage, actually. Uh, yeah, that's bad. Sure, no. Crit damage, of course. Maybe. No. HP, attack, effect rest, crit damage, effect rest. Attack HP, nope. Crit damage, flat HP, maybe. Defense, nope. HP crit rate, maybe. Right, that's it. I've been locking some useless artifacts. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I recently lost. How many days until the end of banner? 7 days. 7 days, 12 minutes, 7 days. Oh, wait, what the fuck? It's 7 hours. Wait, it's next patch already? Should I snipe this? No, I already have E6. Whoever this is, I think it's Mose. It's my PT here. What's my... where do I show PT? Oh, 35. Which makes sense. 98 probably makes sense as well. Well, I don't want to end while MC's on the screen. Well, basically that's about it. Thanks again, everyone, for
A
hanging
good
out
night's sleep is
today.
basically guaranteed.
And gonna end the stream now. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.